It's March 14th, 2018. This is Tank's Vlog wrapping up day in sports. Happy Pie Day, everybody! Go out and enjoy any type of pie that you want. Pizza pie, blueberry pie, lemon meringue pie, apple pie, cherry pie. But it's a good day to have some pie. And it's a good time to go crazy as March Madness is here. And we got the first four going on in Dayton. They're playing games. Don't let anyone tell you any different. They are play-in games. In the first play-in game, it was Radford beating LIU-Brooklyn 71-61, as Ed Polite was not very polite to the Blackbirds. 13 points, 12 rebounds. This is just probably the two worst teams in the entire tournament. So Radford will now go play Villanova and get run over. In the nightcap, it was UCLA, a team I thought had a chance to go to Sweet 16, going up against St. Bonaventure, who has not won a tournament game since 1970. UCLA played what might be the sloppiest, crummiest game I've ever seen. You know, you watched when UCLA was on, you could tell that they were much better than the Bonnies. They should have ran St. Bonaventure out of the gym, except that they could not hold on to basketball. They treated the basketball at times like it was a hot potato. Aaron Holiday, I don't know what he was doing, taking bad shots, throwing passes to God knows where, dribbling the ball like he got his talent stripped away by the Monstars. I mean, the Bruins blew it. They completely blew it. I mean, it's just a terrible, sloppy game. And you know what's funny is each half they started off strong. And then it's like, then they just start unraveling, and it's like, you're wondering what Steve Alford's doing out there. I mean, it's kind of to sit these guys down, maybe make them concentrate, make them think. But no. And especially that late in the game, just UCLA absolutely unraveled. So it's St. Bonaventure. St. Bonaventure going on to play Florida in the field of 64. We got two more for the Final Four, or the first four tomorrow. We got a matchup between South Texas and North Carolina Central. And then we got Syracuse against Arizona State. So we'll see how that transforms tomorrow. But the first two tournament games have been played. And UCLA, shame on you. In the pros, it was the Toronto Raptors just continuing their just red-hot toward play. 50th win of the season. Why isn't anyone talking about the Raptors going to the NBA Finals? It's always the Celtics or the Cavaliers, and the Cavaliers right now stink. The Celtics are banged up. But the Raptors, man, the Raptors are the top team in the East, and they just don't get enough respect. I mean, this team looks like a team that could win the Eastern Conference. Whether they could beat the Rockets or the Warriors, that's another thing. But that would be interesting to see an international NBA final. We got the Mavericks beating the Knicks. So, the Mavericks won the game, but the Knicks won the tank. Tank. You know how the Knicks play. They're going to draft Aaron Holiday. I mean, Aaron Holiday looked like he was auditioning for the Knicks with his horrific play for UCLA today. We got the Lakers. You know, the Lakers are making a big run. They are really finishing the season strong. Those players they picked up for the Cavaliers have really given them a boost. Now, it's going to be hard for them to make the playoffs, but They're inching close to 500 now. They're 31-36. And they just beat the Nuggets today, 112-103. And the Nuggets are one of those teams in the playoff chase. They just don't play well away from home. They're 11-21 away from the Pepsi Center. So that's going to be something to keep an eye on for next year. The Lakers are going to be I think the Lakers are going to be back in contention, especially after they get LeBron James. They could really, they might win an NBA championship next year, because that's what LeBron does. The Pacers edged the 76ers 101-98. The Timberwolves, with a big game from Karl-Anthony Towns, beat the Wizards 116-111. It was the Thunder over the Hawks 119-107. The Clippers beat the Bulls 112-106. The Pelicans pecked away and beat the Hornets 119-115. The Spurs snapped their losing streak, beating the pathetic Orlando Magic 108-72. It was the Jazz hitting all the right notes against the Pistons 110-79. And the Cavaliers eclipsed the horrific Suns 129-107 as LeBron James had a triple-double. In the NHL, it was the Bruins with a big third-quarter rally, scoring 5 goals to rally to beat the Carolina Hurricanes 6-4. It was just absolutely incredible, and it was David Pastrnak who was largely responsible for the rally, scoring a hat trick as the Bruins just came back from the dead and beat the Hurricanes. It was the Canadiens stunning the Stars 4-2. It was the Senators shocking the Lightning 7-4. The Predators down to Jets 3-1. Predators now at 100 points, tied with the Lightning for the top record in the NHL. It was the Avalanche burying the Wild 5-1. The Flames blanked the Oilers 1-0, and the Coyotes beat the Kings in a shootout 4-3. Tonight's 3 stars is David Pastrnak, who had 3 goals and an assist in the Bruins' big rally in Carolina. Mike Smith, who had 28 saves in a shutout against the Oilers, and Karl-Anthony Towns with 37 points and 10 rebounds as the Timberwolves beat the Wizards. Today's birthday shutout goes to one of the top players in the NBA, Stephen Curry, who hit the big 3-0. And we take a look back 20 years ago today. It's never happened in the men's tournament, but it happened in the women's tournament. Number 16 Harvard beating Stanford 71-67. You know what makes it all the more remarkable? There's never been a 2 seed that's lost in the first round of the women's tournament. There's never been a 3 seed that's lost in the women's tournament. And this is the only 1 seed ever lose in a women's tournament since the field went to 64 teams. 1994. Top 3 seeds are a combined 263 and 1. This was the 1. Check the full story at Barstool Sports and at Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Good day.